The International Residential Code, or IRC, is actually not red. The cover of this particular code book is in fact blue. The International Code Council, also known as the ICC, publishes both the IRC and the International Building Code, referred to as the IBC. The IBC is the code book that has a red cover. It is important to differentiate between these two as they cover different aspects of construction. The IRC primarily focuses on residential construction, providing guidelines and regulations specifically for 1- and 2-family dwellings. The IUC, on the other hand, addresses a broader range of building types including commercial, industrial, and larger residential structures. Therefore, the IBC scope is more comprehensive and it contains regulations applicable to a wider variety of construction projects. The ICC plays a crucial role in developing and maintaining these codes, which are widely adopted by jurisdictions across the country and even internationally. These codes are updated regularly to reflect the latest advancements in construction technology, safety standards, and energy efficiency. Understanding the specific color coding, in this case the red cover of the IBC and the blue cover of the IRC, can help individuals quickly identify the relevant code book for their specific project or area of expertise. This color coding is simply a visual aid and does not affect the content or legal standing of the codes themselves. The ICC provides a range of resources to assist users in navigating these complex codes, including training programs, online tools, and publications. It is essential for anyone involved in the construction industry to have a thorough understanding of the applicable codes in their jurisdiction, as compliance with these codes is typically required by law. The ICC website is a valuable resource for accessing the latest versions of the codes, as well as information on amendments and interpretations. Remember, the International Residential Code is blue, covering residential construction, while the International Building Code is red, covering a wider scope of building types. This distinction is important for ensuring compliance with the appropriate regulations for any given construction project. These codes address a vast array of topics, including structural design, fire safety, plumbing, electrical systems, and mechanical systems. They are designed to protect the health, safety, and welfare of building occupants and the public at large. The codes are based on years of research and development, incorporating the expertise of engineers, architects, contractors, and other industry professionals. The ICC also works closely with other organizations, such as the National Fire Protection Association (NFPA) and the American Society of Heating, Refrigerating, and Air Conditioning Engineers (ASHRAE), to ensure that its codes are consistent with other industry standards. The process of adopting and enforcing building codes varies from jurisdiction to jurisdiction. Some states adopt the ICC codes statewide, while others allow local jurisdictions to adopt and amend the codes as they see fit. It is important for contractors and builders to be aware of the specific code requirements in the areas where they are working. Code officials, also known as building inspectors, are responsible for enforcing the building codes. They review building plans, conduct on-site inspections, and issue permits to ensure that construction projects comply with the applicable regulations. Code violations can result in fines, stop work orders, and other penalties. Therefore, it is crucial for builders and contractors to work closely with code officials throughout the construction process. The ICC also offers certification programs for code officials, ensuring that they have the knowledge and skills necessary to enforce the codes effectively. These certification programs cover a wide range of topics, including building codes, fire codes, and accessibility codes. The ICC also provides continuing education opportunities for code officials to keep them up to date on the latest code changes and industry best practices. In addition to the IRC and the IBC, the ICC publishes a number of other codes, including the International Plumbing Code, the International Mechanical Code, the International Electrical Code, and the International Fire Code. These codes address specific aspects of building construction and are often adopted in conjunction with the IRC or the IBC. The International Plumbing Code, for example, regulates the design and installation of plumbing systems, including water supply, drainage, and venting. The International Mechanical Code regulates the design and installation of mechanical systems, including heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. The International Electrical Code, which is based on the National Electrical Code (NEC), regulates the design and installation of electrical systems. And the International Fire Code regulates fire safety requirements for buildings, including fire protection systems, means of egress, and hazardous materials. All of these codes are designed to work together to ensure the safety and efficiency of buildings. The ICC also publishes a series of commentaries to provide additional guidance and clarification on the codes. These commentaries include detailed explanations of the code provisions as well as examples of how the codes are applied in practice. The commentaries are a valuable resource for anyone who needs a deeper understanding of the codes. The ICC also offers a number of online resources, including a code library, a code forum, and a code search tool. The code library provides access to the latest versions of the codes, as well as previous versions and amendments. The code forum allows users to ask questions and share information about the codes. And the code search tool allows users to quickly find specific code provisions. These online resources are a convenient way to access the information you need to stay up to date on the codes. In summary, the color coding of the code books is a simple visual aid to help users quickly identify the relevant code for their specific project. The International Residential Code is blue and covers residential construction, while the International Building Code is red and covers a wider scope of building types. The International Code Council publishes both of these codes, as well as a number of other codes that address specific aspects of building construction. By understanding the codes and working closely with code officials, builders and contractors can ensure that their projects comply with the applicable regulations and protect the health, safety, and welfare of building occupants. The codes are continually updated to reflect new technologies and best practices. The ICC has a thorough process for code development that includes input from a variety of stakeholders. This process helps ensure that the codes are technically sound, economically feasible, and easy to understand. The ICC also provides training and education programs to help people understand and apply the codes. These programs are designed for code officials, builders, contractors, architects, engineers, and other professionals in the building industry. The ICC is committed to providing the resources and support that people need to comply with the codes and build safe and sustainable buildings. The codes play a vital role in ensuring the safety and quality of the built environment. They are essential for protecting the public from hazards such as fire, structural collapse, and electrical shock. The codes also help to conserve energy and water and to promote sustainable building practices. By following the codes, builders and contractors can create buildings that are safe, durable, and environmentally responsible. The codes are a valuable resource for the building industry, and they play a crucial role in protecting the health, safety, and welfare of the public. The International Code Council is a leading organization in the development and maintenance of building codes, and its codes are widely adopted throughout the world. The ICC commitment to innovation and collaboration helps to ensure that the codes remain relevant and effective in addressing the challenges of the 21st century. The IRC and IBC both have specific requirements for different aspects of construction. Firstly, the IRC contains prescriptive requirements, which are specific rules that must be followed. Secondly, it also allows for performance-based design, which allows for more flexibility in meeting the code requirements. For instance, the IRC has specific requirements for the size and spacing of framing members, such as studs and joists. It also has requirements for the insulation levels in walls and roofs. These prescriptive requirements are designed to ensure that buildings are structurally sound and energy efficient. However, the IRC also allows for performance-based design, which allows builders to use alternative methods of construction that meet the same performance objectives. For example, a builder could use a different type of insulation that has the same R value as the insulation required by the prescriptive requirements. The IBC also contains both prescriptive and performance-based requirements. However, the IBC is generally more complex and detailed than the IRC. This is because the IBC covers a wider range of building types and occupancies. For example, the IBC has specific requirements for high-rise buildings, hospitals, and schools. It also has requirements for fire protection systems such as sprinklers and fire alarms. The IBC also allows for performance-based design, which is often used in complex building projects. Both the IRC and the IBC are important resources for builders, contractors, architects, engineers, and code officials. By understanding these codes and working closely with code officials, construction professionals can ensure that buildings are safe, durable, and compliant with applicable regulations. The use of different colors for the covers of code books, such as the red IBC and the blue IRC, is a simple yet effective way to distinguish between different codes and help users quickly identify the code they need for a specific project. This is just one example of how the ICC strives to make its codes user-friendly and accessible to a wide range of stakeholders in the building industry. The ultimate goal of the ICC and its codes is to promote safety, sustainability, and innovation in the built environment.